guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Farah. Today I want to show you 3 different ways how to make double exposure effect. First one is with your camera. Not all cameras you can get double exposure effect, and I have Canon D Mark III. To get to double exposure from your camera, I have here Canon 5D Mark IV. You can also do the same thing with Canon 5D Mark III. Two ways to get to double exposure. One, from the menu under number 3 and multiple exposure, or you can click over here, and that's an easy way to get to double exposure, and it's the second option, multiple exposure. There's HDR, so we need multiple exposure. Click on it, click set. Once you're there, you have to enable it. So multiple exposure, you go to function control. I use the first one, and then multiple exposure, you have additive, average, bright, and dark. I usually keep it on additive, and I recommend you to explore between all of them. Exposure, you can pick how many images you want them to be stitched on top of each other. So for me, for this one, for today, I want to do 2. And save source images, I will actually want to save all images, not only one photo, which is the result, which is the images all on top of each other. I want to save the texture, the portrait, all the images, because I want to show you actually how this will look. And continuously, yes, so every image I'm gonna take, it's gonna be under its multiple exposure. And then the last one is select image for multi-exposure, which you can go here and then you can choose any image on your camera, and then once you do that, once you select it, you put the other image that you want to put on top of it. However, for today, I want to show you from scratch how we're going to do multiple exposure in a very simple way. I'm not even moving from my place. What I will be doing, I'm using this paint that my cousin painted for me, and then I will actually use this background over here, and I'm gonna make a double exposure image. So let's see. Now I want to take the first image for the multiple exposure, which is this. So I'm gonna take this image, and my settings are 4.5 f-stop, and I'm on 200 shutter speed and 200 ISO, and I'm really close to it. So my focus is only on this image right here. And okay, so that's my first image over here on the camera. Because here it's overexposed, I'm gonna focus only on this part and so on in my frame. This will overlap my first image. There we go. And here, but exactly what I wanted to show that there is clouds, there is sunset, and there's umbrella, and you really can't tell that that was taken from a painting. That's it. That's with your camera, and I hope you like it. I recommend you to experiment with it and see whatever you can come up with. That's the first way to do it. Now the second way is actually with your phone. I personally have SnapSeed, and I love this app. So right here, and this is the icon of the app, and I'm just gonna click it. Once you open it, you can see the plus icon over here. I'm going to click on it, and I will do this photo. I took that picture when it was raining, and it looks great. I love the exposure. It's kind of dark, so what I will do after that, you go to tools over here, and if you scroll down, you can see double exposure. Click on it. Once you do that, you have over here on the left side the plus icon. I click on it, and then I'm adding this photo on top, which is I love. This is a couple that I have their wedding coming this year, and I can't wait to shoot their wedding. Honestly, I love this picture, so I think it's perfect over here. It looks like they're kissing the CN Tower, but they're actually getting married in Toronto, and that's what I wanted to say in this picture. So now, once I have it over here, I'm just gonna click on the check mark. Perfect. And then you go to tools, so now I want to actually add some details. This app, I really highly recommend you to explore with it and see what you can do. There's a lot you can do with editing on this app. So now I just added some details. Also, I want to change, maybe make it a bit darker. You can dodge and burn. And when I say dodge and burn, that means like it's actually like you're painting on a canvas, just deciding where you want to add more shadows, where highlight on and midtones. So similar to that, what I want is I'm just going to dodge. Actually, so you can see here, you can change the number with the arrows. I'm going, and you can erase what you did. So I want to erase because I actually just added some light and I want it a bit darker instead. So what I will do, I'm just going to minus, and that means you're burning kind of the color, which is making it darker. And when you're dodging, you're making it lighter. So I want it to be like exactly a bit darker over here. And maybe, so if I want less, I'm just going to erase. You go back and then you do erase. See, I erased here, I erased here, and I'm going to, I wish I can actually control the amount of erase, but that I cannot control, but I can definitely control that on Photoshop. However, now we are using Snapseed, so let's focus on that. I'm just adding here again. All right, so that's it. And this is the before and after. There is so much you can do. I can go to curves, for example, and maybe add a bit. You can play with that. If you want, you can make it more matte, right? Or add some more contrast. So just for the sake of what I'm doing today in this video, I love how there is an outline for their light because the sun is behind them. Okay, and I think I like it that way. That's it. Once you're done, you click on export and save. And the cool thing about it, it saves all the steps that you did. Yes, I did say there is 3 ways to do double exposure, but for this video I showed you 2 ways, and next week I'll be showing you how to do the 3rd way with Photoshop. So make sure to come back next week. I upload a video every Wednesday, and if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you next week.